Ubisoft will change your mind for Assassin's Creed Origins before you actually get to play the game, like myself. Or if you've simply just been an arsehole and been like, hey, fuck Ubisoft, alright? These guys, another year, another Assassin's Creed game, oh boy, it's another shitstorm. But actually, I've changed my mind, because Ubisoft has done this to me, and this video is going to be about why we should actually appreciate Ubisoft. And it's been a long time since I've made a video like this, and it's definitely not because I want a code for Assassin's Creed Origins. I would be telling a whole load of lies if I said that. However though, on a serious note, Assassin's Creed Origins, okay, I haven't smack talk, well actually I tell a lie, I usually smack talk Ubisoft a whole load of like, just really a whole load. I mean, there's like no other way to describe it really, I just do it way too much. But I've actually changed my mind. Now, I used to be a fan of the Assassin's Creed series until recently, because now I'm about to become a fan again. However, that said, we all know like previous Ubisoft Assassin's Creed games, I'm talking like in the last couple of years, haven't exactly been the greatest. I mean, my favorite last Assassin's Creed game by far was actually Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I would actually say Black Flag is probably my all-time favorite Assassin's Creed game, without a single doubt. And then probably Brotherhood. Like, that's just going in order, literally. Other than that, I don't really give a shit about other Assassin's Creed games. But I, at first, kind of like, I was 50-50 about Assassin's Creed Origins, but from what I'm seeing, and with us just around the corner for the release day, I am absolutely stoked up, because today I found out some awesome stuff that you guys might have not known about, okay? So I'm gonna jump right into it. So first of all, one thing I always like about open world games is, I guess like a sector of the game that you actually have to, you know, make an effort in the game, pretty much. Like, not everything's just handed to you on a plate, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, I like it when there's a challenge, when there's something you have to do, but even if it takes a long ass time, you would definitely be rewarded for it, and you will see the reward actually make a difference to your gameplay experience. And from what I've heard, Assassin's Creed Origins just has that, okay? You have to grind to level up, and that is what I'm hearing from IGN, okay? And I think they gave, like, the game a 9, if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, that is really good, actually, not even decent. So that's the first thing. Second of all, and this was like an instant point for me, right? That kind of like, I guess, changed my whole mind about the game in general, even though I was never really like, well, at first, like I said, I was 50-50, then I was like, okay, this game looks kind of cool, and then I've been riding that wave ever since until now, and I've been like, holy fuck, this game is about to be the shit, right? It's about to be the dog's bollocks, and that is, it is made by the team who actually made Black Flag. Now, I know you might be thinking, what the hell are you talking about, SuperRebel? It's Ubisoft. Ubisoft made Black Flag. Ubisoft made all the other Assassin's Creed game. I know that, okay? I completely understand. But that is something that a lot of people have been talking about, because it's funny, because like Assassin's Creed Black Flag happens to be like majority, I guess, should I say? Yes, I was about to say a different word, but it is actually the majority of people's like favorite AC game, and you know, I guess you cannot like argue with that. Now, the last two things, right, is improved combat. I mean, that's kind of like a basic, right? That is kind of like a must-have, improved combat. I feel like in any game, you kind of gotta like update that. Kind of like whenever you release a new game for the same series, it's just kind of like standard, I guess. But from seeing the gameplay again, it looks really, really neat. I like it how it's smooth. You can choose your targets individually, which of course then makes like the takedowns a lot more brutal, for example. Or just when you're in combat like against a whole bunch of people, you do not need to hit like one person consistently and then you randomly hit another bloke when the other guy's about to die. You know, that's kind of like annoying, and I think for like most game players, it just pisses you off in a nutshell. Now, the final thing, which pretty much is like the icing on the cake for all of the things I've said in this video, and that is that it is a constant decision making process. Now, everyone feels weird about that stuff, and I get it. Like, everyone's gonna feel 50-50 on that. Some people like an easy game where you can just kind of like, again, have things like handed to you on the plate. It would literally tell you what to do, whereas others, like myself, like the challenge. So like I was saying at the beginning of the video, where you have to grind to level up, and then of course pretty much it all falls into like decision making. So know when you're gonna do this, know when you're gonna do that, prepared to be hit by this. And hey, this is gonna fall on like loads of different occasions, and I mean it's pretty much relevant for your entire gameplay experience, because that said, like obviously you got actually hunt areas now to actually discover new things, whereas before, even like IGN said in the video, you had to go to like the top of like a mountain, for example. Not a mountain, I completely said that wrong, don't hate me in the comment section below, but like you had to go like to the top of an interest point, etc, etc, whereas now you genuinely have to get your ass up and fucking discover the map, which is great. I love that shit. But again, constant decision making process, because you never know what you're gonna get on the way, and with the wildlife in this game, like fucking hippos, dude, and crocodiles, I mean, hey, this is gonna keep you on your toes. But guys, get in the comment section below and let me know what you think about Assassin's Creed Origins so far. What do you rate it out of 10, I guess you could say? Is it a 1? Is it a 2? Is it a 3? You kind of get what I'm trying to say here, okay? Personally, from what I'm seeing right now, I'm gonna give it an 8, simply because I haven't played it myself, and kind of like seeing something and then actually physically feeling the game for yourself always like varies with like what score you give a game, because it could be less, it could be more, but right now from going off visual wise, I'm definitely giving it an 8. But guys, get in the comment section below and let me know what you think. Subscribe for more awesome content, because when the game comes out, boy oh boy, I'm probably gonna milk the shit out of it, just like Ubisoft pretty much milked the series. I really want to like get every last drop from how exciting the game is gonna be, pretty much in a nutshell. But like I said, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. But until then, I hope you guys have yourself a ridiculously amazing day, and until the next one, adios amigos.